Upon leaving Sweet Bits, Channel sits in the square. Aide wanders by and joins her at a table. She confides in him about Ali, and he asks if she'll move on with Johnny. She says no because he's moved on with Wendy. After he tells her he loves her, Abe leaves to meet with Paulina. A young woman, played by Aketra Civilian, grows upset upon finding Sweet Bits closed. When Channel reveals she's the owner of the bakery, the woman says she's looking for a job. They banter over who is the better baker of chocolate chip cookies. The woman pulls out a plastic container and offers Channel one of her cookies. Channel tastes it and detects her exact recipe. Channel says she's a great baker, but she'll need to fill out an application first. At Demira, Johnny admits to EJ that Wendy knows about Stefan possibly using drugs. EJ thinks having Wendy in the loop could work to his advantage, in trying to help his brother, of course. He suggests they keep what they know to themselves for now. Light comes upon Stefan and Gabi kissing in the park. Gabi slinks over to lie, as an amped-up Stefan insists the kiss was one-sided. He lies that he tried, but failed, to get Gabi to break their contract. A glum-looking Gabi plays along, insisting that she's abiding by the contract. About that, Light tells her there's a codicil that stipulates their deal becomes null and void if she cheats on him. Stefan falters but steadies himself. Light smugly tells Gabi it would be a shame to lose all those shares and power because Stefan couldn't keep his hands off her. Even the appearance of infidelity could be disastrous for her. They walk off, leaving Stefan to mumble nonsense and falter again. Outside the pub, Sloan kisses Eric as he talks with Nicole. Nicole calls Sloan a tramp, and Sloan calls her a boomer and a dumb bitch. Sloan swings to slap her, but Nicole catches her wrist. "Careful, counselor," she says, "I invented that move." Sloan makes more cracks about Nicole being old, kisses Eric, and leaves. Nicole tries to convince Eric that Sloan is a terrible person, who he shouldn't be with. She doesn't even know who he is anymore. After losing Marlena, Eric doesn't give a damn about right or wrong. The sex with Sloan is really good, and that's all he cares about right now. Alone in her office, Paulina gushes over Sweet Bits' profit margin and how proud she is of Channel. However, she wonders why the rest of her daughter's life had to blow up. Belle enters and says Paulina's legal team assured her all was quiet regarding Sloan. However, her retainer check bounced. Paulina calls the bank and learns her assets have been frozen. A grinning Sloan saunters in and hands Paulina a court order. From now on, Paulina will need the court's approval for any and all expenditures. Sloan can't have her claiming she can't pay when the jury comes back in her mother's wrongful death suit. Belle assures Paulina she'll file a motion to have it undone. Sloan vows to take all of Paulina's businesses and every last crumb from Channel's bakery. Johnny and Wendy eat pizza on the park bench and muse over EJ's truthfulness. Nicole walks up, realizing Johnny told Wendy about Stefan using drugs. Johnny expresses his doubt over Stefan using voluntarily. Wendy asks, "What if one Demira brother is drugging the other one?" Nicole defends EJ and leaves. Johnny wonders if Nicole is in on EJ's plot. Stefan waltzes into the Demira office and tells EJ about his encounter with Lai and Gabi. Each feigns confusion and asks who Lai is. He lies that he's overwhelmed by all the figures he's looking at and that he got confused on the business call earlier. Stefan looks at the numbers as EJ chalks up his confusion to dehydration. Stefan leaves to get them bottles of water and doses one of them. When the phone rings, EJ asks Stefan to get it. With Stefan's back turned, EJ hangs up his cell phone and switches their bottles. Stefan says no one was on the phone and they drink. Stefan smirks. After hearing about the deal Gabi made with Lai, EJ asks if Stefan plans to oust him as co-CEO when she gets Lei's shares. Stefan vows he would never betray his own brother. EJ feels exactly the same way. Back at the apartment, Gabi yells at Lei for stalking her. Lai tells her he found out she lied about Ari's school and tracked her phone. He offers to take back his Demira shares and free her to be with Stefan. He knows that's what she really wants. Gabi flashes back to plotting with Stefan and tells Light she intends to honor the deal she made. She wants them to be civil, though, and offers to go with him to the museum he originally planned on. After Abby shows up, Paulina fires her legal team over the phone for not seeing Sloan coming. She hangs up and orders Bill to do whatever it takes to stop Sloan in her tracks. Paulina instructs her attorney that if need be, she should protect Channel and throw her under the bus.